There's a lot of stuff that Disney has been doing wrong and been doing right, but honestly, I miss this era of Disney. Remember when Disney was doing all the shorts and all these mini series about these characters that we know and love so much? But what happened to it, honestly, Disney? I don't know who was in charge of it, but honestly, who runs the place? But we had iconic moments such as just Mike Wazowski singing into the microphone, and it honestly became great memes just to have. Because one day I was just laying on the couch eating some chips and then watching some good old Prime Disney. Yes, I said Prime Disney because it is the Prime. Calm down, Blockbuster, calm down. And then I noticed something. Why hasn't Disney put in more effort with their movies lately? And I'm gonna solve it today, because honestly, Disney has been lacking the creativity. Because Disney did have some bangers, you know. They had Soul, which was a hit. They had Luca, which was a hit. They also had Wish. That wasn't a hit. It was very, very bad. I don't recommend watching that movie, but if you like it, then you like it. But then Disney in the 2000s cannot be topped. You had Monsters Inc. You had The Incredibles. You had so many movies. You even had Lilo and Stitch. Just classics after classics after classics. But now it's sequel after sequel after sequel. I know Disney and Pixar are two different things, but you're having Toy Story 5 coming out in 2026. You're also having Frozen 3. Yeah, I know Disney Frozen 1 and 2 made over $1 billion, but Frozen 3, what's the plot of that? And don't even get me started on what they're coming up with this year, Moana 2. I like the Moana movie. I respect what it has, but honestly, there's no point of making a sequel because it's gonna be the same thing. Another water journey. There's gonna be another water monsters, etc. And they save the day. But still, Disney, I'm still gonna watch the movie regardless because you have such a big impact in my childhood. But your movies have been 50-50 for me, Disney. Because look, I miss the good old days where we're having bloopers in the freaking movie. And yes, I know that's only Disney Pixar, but Disney's still a part of the project, so it makes only sense to put some stuff in the regular movies. But yes, Disney is a $1 billion company, so making all these sequels such as Inside Out 2 and everything like that has been a hit. But other than that, the only movie that is good, that is an original in the 2020s, has to be Soul or Encanto, you tell me. Colombia! But I miss the thought of seeing an original Disney movie and going in the theater ready to be surprised and not like disappointed with some other movies such as Wish. I feel like Disney has to take a step back and realize what they've done and what they could tweak on with these movies, because you know, everything's a sequel. We need some new originals, and when you do an original, it has to be somewhat good, or at least somewhat entertaining. Because let's be honest, Disney knows what they're doing. They're a smart company. They've been around for years, decades even. They know the game. They've been buying companies left, right, and center. RIP Blue Sky Studios. I'm never gonna get my Rio 3 or another Ice Age, but we don't need another Ice Age, to be honest, so never mind. And people like the underrated movies such as myself. I haven't seen nobody talk about Meet the Robinsons for a long time. It's a great movie. You gotta watch it. Yes, Disney did get a lot of money because of Inside Out 2. Made over $1 billion, becoming one of the highest animated grossing movies ever. And now this just gives more fuel to Disney making more sequels. We're getting Frozen 3 and 4 confirmed already, and now we're getting Zootopia 2. There's some movies that deserve a sequel, but not all of them. Toy Story 5 is not one of them. And this is an example of Disney just trying to take money up for grabs, because I get it, but also Toy Story 3 had a perfect ending. And you know what Disney and Pixar said? Let's just make another one. Who cares? It's just another movie. And guess what? We fell for it because Toy Story 4 made over $1 billion at the box office. And they decided to be like, you know what? Let's just do it one more time. One more billion. Seeing other very good movies coming out, such as, yes, Inside 2 was a good one, but we also got The Wild Robot, and we also got Transformers 1. Highly recommended. The thing is about Disney that we expect them to produce high quality content with a good storyline because it's Disney. Hey, but after seeing Wish and those songs, oh my god, I wish I could forget that. I still have nightmares till this day. But then they're releasing another sequel this year, which is Moana 2. I still don't get how they're gonna do it. They're gonna release Moana 2 and then they're gonna do a live action Moana. How many Moanas we getting? That's the thing, Disney, with Inside Out 2. You're also doing another mini series based off Inside Out, and now you're doing Moana live action. You're just milking it and milking it again, and I don't think I'm gonna watch that. Or maybe I would. It depends on people's reaction of how it goes. We had so many classic movies from so many different companies, but when you put them all together, Disney is always gonna be on top. It could be Glaze, I don't know, but all I know is that Disney, when it comes to a good team, they could produce some good quality content. Some movies I'll allow it. I'm not the sequel header leader, but I'm just saying that some sequels are good. But now with Disney Plus coming through, we're getting more and more Disney shows, and it's a little fun. You got Zootopia Plus, you got Cars on the Road. You know, they even brought back the OG about my boy Santa Clauses. But there's some shows that just doesn't work. For example, Monsters at Work. Okay, the first season was alright, the second season even worse. Maybe some shows deserve a spin-off, some shows don't, so it's okay. We live and we learn, I guess. And there's some movies that deserve a sequel, maybe even a trilogy. I'm talking about Incredibles 3. And people are excited for it, including myself. This is what I wanted, Disney. And everybody else wanted Incredibles 3 to come out, so I'm just glad we got that. And I bet it is stressful producing a movie, trying to direct it, and also trying to animate it as well, since most Disney movies are animated. So I gotta give my kudos to the people that work hard on these animated films for us to enjoy. The idea of Disney just coming up with new ideas, because we have one coming up by Disney and Pixar called Elio? I don't know how to pronounce this, sorry, but it's basically just a kid that has a crazy imagination, gets captured by these aliens, and discovering who they really are. Seems cute. We already got a teaser trailer, and we also got a release date on June 13th, 2025. But can Elio/Elio save Pixar and Disney from going through these bad movies? We already know that Inside Out did save them a lot, so technically it's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna release an Inside Out 3 anytime soon. 2027 maybe. You know what? I'm gonna mark this date right now. June 17, 2027, Inside Out 3 is coming out. We about to get Riley as an adult. She gotta pay taxes and everything. Let's go. All seriousness, if we do get an Inside Out 3, you know it's gonna make it over $1 billion again. We about to get Anxiety Part 2. All jokes aside, the spark that I have for loving movies so much is because of Disney. Disney has so many bangers left, right, and center. Toy Story, Cars, freaking Finding Nemo, everything. I do just want a good old movie from Disney just to feel that same old feeling I get throughout these 2000s, 2010. Hey, who knows? Maybe Elio and Elio could be the saddest movie ever and I'm gonna cry. Am I giving too much hope for this movie? Yes, but you know what? I believe in you, Disney. I believe in you, Pixar. Make me cry. Most of my favorite animated movies are by Disney and Pixar. Don't get me started on a Goofy movie. Don't get me started on Cars. But that is for a different video. I don't know what's going on with Disney, but honestly, it is what it is. It's just a regular guy, a blockbuster guy. I'll see you guys in the next one.